Hello and welcome back to another Omniheroes video. In this video we're just going to go through Palace of Penrose, hopefully up to stage 6000, which was the previous limit for the Palace here. So it has been extended, I believe, to 10,000 stages, so it's an additional 4,000 stages on top of what we had already. It's excellent development from the devs themselves, adding in this non-seasonal content, and I do hope it continues, especially with Lost City and especially with the story missions as well, just because the story missions and the Lost City do give so many resources, as well as Palace. Not as relevant. As you can see, we do get the Ascension Ore 2, and we do have, I think per stage you get the green Ascension Ore and some experience counters as well, but not relevant for me at the moment, because I'm already at level 30 Ascension, and I think you do need to be in order to jump in to this type of sort of late game content. So this is the team that I've been using. So I've got 3-star Gloria to get the strikers synergy, Seraphina, Etrops and Nawi, all strikers. I do have a Glorians sub-theme as well, in Nawi, Gloria and Seraphina, Atrops and Astrid as a combo with Seraphina. Now if you have a look at the relics, I do have 3-star Spear, I have a 4-star Lion's Hammer, and I have a 4-star Hand of Tyr for this particular team. The next team I've got is all of the ethereals, including Audrey as well, because every time Audrey receives shield, she will also dish that shield out to the rest of the team. It's very good new unit, and I'm very much enjoying gameplay with her. And the third team is just a standard Doom setup, so Ashthusa, Halissa, one of the other new units, and Orphelia. My Orphelia is only 1-star, but typically if you are able to beat the first stage, you will also be able to beat stages 2 and 3. Don't think I've ever failed on the second or the third stages of Palace. So let's jump into it and let's see how well we do. Now I know the enemies do hit very hard, and we may fail this 5995. We do get our Holy Shield up because of our 2 Deviant synergies in Astrid and Gloria. We get our Spear trigger and our Hammer as well, so the Spear will go off, triggering the Hammer, triggering Gauntlet as well, and it resets us back. So we just need to build up 25 more experience, which should trigger at the start of the next round potentially. So Nawi clearly not doing as much damage as we would like, but our shield strength is very high at the moment. We do get the double proc of damage or attack increase from Atrops, and now we do get the Spear as well, granting shields and damage reduction, as well as an increase in attack. We get the Lion's Hammer. That is a passive effect which will allow us to... Oh, that's a big miss. That will allow us to increase our damage quite a bit, and if you do get it up to the full 3 or 4 stars, you are able to increase the damage further up to a 50%, so I believe that is required. So as you can see, had Nawi not proc there, I don't think we would have survived that round. As you can see, 1 hit from Solomon was all it took to get us down to half health, and we are losing health quite rapidly here. So still doing very high amounts of damage, but we are able to persevere through, especially with the with the Spear activation. Again, if you can get that up to 1-star, I would definitely suggest getting a copy of it if possible. So here, Nawi is taunted, but it shouldn't really matter too much. We do get the kill from Astrid, And then we'll move on to this next team here, which is the Ethereals plus Audrey team. So just something to have a look at here. Now with the palace missions, I wouldn't worry too much if you aren't able to clear a particular stage. The reason that most people do fail on it is because their stats are not high enough. You really need to prioritize your ascension ore, the green ascension ore, and also the gear level as well. So I've recently got my gear up to full reds, so that's all of the gear. That's the attack, the breastplate, the gauntlets, and the greaves as well, or I believe there's a helmet in there. And it's just a really crucial that you do get that up, so you are able to survive the attacks of the enemies. Now, typically, if you do want to progress through the majority of the missions, you will only need the attack up to red or red tier 3. And it is one way that you can go about it. You just spend all of your resources getting those, getting your spear up as well. Not your spear, well, it technically is a spear. The attack item up as high as possible to be able to clear these stages and do that damage that is required. So we get a triple execution from Karnak. I absolutely love that rune skill. Exclusive rune skill, executes enemies under 30 HP. It has been essential for me to get through the majority of the PvE content, like Lost City, like Palace of Penrose. So it's just a really useful exclusive rune skill. Now we are getting up to we're up to the final stage now. Dooms here, I don't think it should be too much of a problem. As you can see, our attacks are actually doing damage to the enemies, which is not typical of Dooms, because they do hit quite weak. They do focus on reflect damage typically. And even a 1-star Ophelia able to clear the majority of the shields. That Elune attack not doing not even a fifth of our health on Ophelia, and typically she is the weakest of all of my Dooms units at the moment because she's not available in the Oracle shop. I did obtain her through the season shards, which is why she's only at 1 copy, and I do still have another 30. So as soon as they put her in the shop, I should be able to get another couple of copies. So breezing through, as you can see, Nawi MVP as always. So yeah, we do get the green ascension ore, and we do get 1,000 experience points as well. So useful for leveling up. So let's jump into the next mission. And let's see how far we can go with this. So let's go ahead and skip this one. So under 4 rounds, looks easy enough. And again, I think we'll go ahead and skip. So that's 2 rounds. And then 5 rounds for the Dooms, just because it's a slower team than the Glorians and the Ethereals as well. So let's see whether or not we can do 5, 9, 9, 7. 8 rounds at that time, so taking a little bit longer than I would have liked. But we'll have to see how well or how far we can progress on this one as well. So 3 rounds for the Ethereals there, and then 5 rounds for the Dooms, which is becoming quite typical. Ashthusa actually MVP out of all of the teams, doing the most damage, putting the most work in. Let's jump into 5, 9, 9, 8. So again, if you are getting stuck at certain levels, you're not able to beat them. I would have a look at your runes. I'd have a look at your talents. I would have a look at your ascension level and your gear as well. All of which factor in to how powerful you can become, as well as your relics. Now your relics are very important in all of these setups. As you can see, we're able to get off a number of different relic triggers over the course of the first round here, and it's so important to have good relics, specifically the legendary relics. If you are summoning for relics, either through a Mystic Forge or through the relic summon, standard relic summon. Please make sure you're only doing it when you have 100 and you're able to summon. Please don't summon unless you have got those 100 relic stones to get the chest. So the legendary chest, which gives you 30. So that's 30 relic shards, which will, if you get 3 of them, you will be able to. No proc from Nawi there, but fortunately, no stun either from the Talanas. So just make sure that you are saving up your relic stones. Play it smart. Just make sure that you have the right. Still no proc from Nawi. That might be why. But just make sure that you do have enough relic shards to summon up to that, to get that 30 chest. It's so important. There are new deals on as well for the relics. So if you do want to go ahead and purchase those, I believe it's £105 altogether for me personally. It's £105 to get all of the relics. You get 205 relics, relic summons. You also get around 100 legendary relic shards. So really, really good value. Relatively, if you are going to spend. If you are not going to spend, you need to make sure you've got that relic rebate going in order to get that up. Now, with regards to Ascension Ore, what I would suggest is just making sure that you're purchasing weekly, if you can afford it, if it's within the budget. If you purchase weekly from the shop, you can get 40 relics here. So let's go ahead and skip this one. So within 3 rounds, and then skip this one, which is in 5 rounds, and that will put us up to 5998. And I think potentially the Lachesis here is a big hindrance, but we'll have to see. Yeah, so as you can see, the Lachesis really did us over in that last one. Unfortunately, the frontline protection and damage reduction from Gloria able to see the Atrops and the Nawi through. So that's 5999, and finally floor 6000. I don't foresee this team being an issue just because the Lachesis isn't there and the Talanas isn't there. And a bit of a spoiler at the top, if you've just seen it, it looks like we have cleared 6,000 floors in the palace, so it looks like we are all the way through. It's been a long time coming, this one, and I've still got 4,000 more to go. But this is the final mission, and this is the setup that I've been using now. Gloria is available in the shop now, so I would definitely suggest buying 1 copy of her a month. Fortunately, I was able to purchase the copy of her and then reset 3 days later, which allowed me to get the second copy of her as well. Such a powerful unit, and really essential in this current meta, especially having her on the back row and your 2 attacking units in the front row, or the main damage dealers in the front row, just because you want to keep them alive for as long as possible. Astrid here really only in the capacity of giving us a double attack boost, but as you can see, doing massive damage to all of them. So we'll see here, does Nawi proc? Yes, she does, and it's just Minotaur left. So I think we are good to go on this one. So yeah, 1 round later, not bad. Minotaur, a bit tanky, but nothing to worry about now. Let's play this one out as well. Let's just see how this this new team does function. I believe there'll be Holy Shields for Audrey to steal, and hopefully we'll start seeing the increase in shield. So as you can see, stolen Karnak's shield already, and potentially can or will be stealing Ashthusa's and Solomon's shield in this next round. So as we move to round 2, enemy's just not strong enough at the moment to survive the current barrage of assault that we're doing. So as you can see, destroying the holy shield, so unfortunately not able to steal it. That is one problem that I've found with the Audrey unit, is that she will destroy the holy shield stacks before she has a chance to steal them, but in doing so does make up for the fact that she passes out the shield that she does get specifically from Katrina to all other units. Now my Katrina does have red runes as well, which gives an increase in shield strength, and a triple execution again from Karnak. What did I say about those legendary, the epic runes for him, the epic exclusive runes? I would definitely suggest investing in those as quickly as you can, just because of how essential they are to his kit. And finally, we'll finish things off with Dooms here. It should be absolutely no problem. We'll just see this reflect damage start to build up, and you'll see the reflect rate go up as well. Now all of those stacks that you just saw, that was Halissa adding on at the start of every round. She applies attack increase based on the amount of reflect and attack stacks that you do have within the team. So the more of the reflect stacks, the more of the attack stacks that you've got, the more powerful she'll become, and the more powerful she'll make the rest of your team as well. So Athena here, able to finish things off. And the final strike will go to Ophelia, looks like. So now again, MVP, Astrid close behind her with Gloria, finishing things off. And that's it. That's the full 6,000 stages. Oh, that's stage 6,000. We're not going to carry on. Just wanted to claim these goodies here, and then let me know what you think. So we'll finish up here. If you can let me know what you think down below in the comments, be really appreciated. If you like and subscribe to the video, also be really appreciated as well. So thanks for watching. I hope you do have a good day.